How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And okay, so yes, if you haven't known, I'm gonna get the PS5, and with the absolute train wreck that Madden has been and that they are releasing no content, you're damn right I'm gonna be getting NBA 2K21. And actually they released like a new developer release with gameplay, and the developer's talking about it. It's like a super short video, so I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna react to it. So yeah, reaction video on this channel. That's new. Let's put these on and start the video. Right off the bat, I kind of like the interface, but that's not anything interesting to talk about.
Hello everyone, Thank you for joining us today. I'm Eric Benish, executive producer for NBA 2K21.
And I am Mike Wang, the NBA 2K gameplay director, aka Baluba.
And before I can even say anything, we've already loaded the game.
Whoa!
Gameplay.
Wait, that was how fast the game loads?
And before I can even say anything, we've already loaded the game. We're in game.
Holy crap, no more loading screens. That's a W. Okay, 2K, you're 1-0 already.
Just like that, it's that fast. Here we're getting a good look at lower bowl.
Just taking a look. The crowd has been like completely revamped, which I really like. Like, you don't have the same, I was gonna say not the same three people, but I mean, you kind of do have these repeating people. But like, there's definitely a different engine when it comes to the crowd. We saw that in the first trailer. The lighting looks great. There's definitely more happening on the court than in the other games. Like, you have players stretching, you have coaches communing, you have, looks like a bunch of interviews happening. It's kind of cool that like NPCs are talking to each other. That's interesting. Yeah.
Bowl right away. You can see all of the players, the staff.
Graphics are pretty good.
Of the arena, like the security guards, the referees are warming up, all of the coaches are huddling. It's just an incredible.
We can't see that, but okay.
Coming together in real time.
The hair looks really good. Holy crap! Like, this is like the geeky, dorkiest thing ever. But the hair looks really good. And the graphics we already know are completely insane compared to the current gen.
Of all, and there's Ali LaForce right there.
Oh, did we really bully? Oh man, we really bullied David Aldridge out of not being in here anymore. Just quick, looking at like how the graphics are, they definitely are improved. I think this is one of the things that 2K has struggled with in the past, is like how good they're just like kind of average characters are. Like, you'd look at the halftime shows or David Aldridge interviews or just like NPCs, they look really bad. Here they look vastly better. It still could be a little better. Like, you look at the hands and like the microphone is oddly blurry. I'm just gonna guess that's probably just the footage. I'm just gonna say for right now. Clothing simulations look good. And yeah, I mean, the skin's just like a little too smooth on her compared to like the players. The players definitely have like, you can see different lighting effects that are happening on the skin, but here it just looks very smooth. Her eyes look kind of weird. I don't know if that's just like makeup. The hair is way better on like NPCs, especially like on the female characters. Like, if you played 2K, my career, like the female characters always had the worst looking hair. Looks way better here. It's kind of cool how you can see, like, obviously she's not a blonde, she has brown hair naturally and she's dyeing it. Again, this is the weirdest thing to comment on, but it just, I like the details 2K putting into this. I like the detail 2K is putting into this.
On the screen, you see so much new content in the game this year that.
And it's nice too, because in the background, like, you've got players interacting with each other, and they're actually, like, the coaches are actually talking. You see their mouse moving, and NPCs are either looking at the players, they're looking at each other's, and like, you have an NPC right here who's walking up and down the stadium. So that's really, I really like the detail that 2K is putting into this so far. I really respect it, especially playing Madden for so long.
Lower bowl, I'm just so impressed by.
See, like that right there, you got someone coming back from like getting drinks or popcorn or going to the bathroom. Something that was something you never saw in pre-gen. Literally all of them were standing at this point. There's empty seats, which is pretty rare. Like, honestly, you could be a dog shit team in my league. Like, you literally be 0-82, and on that last game of the season, you're still gonna have like a sold out arena for some reason.
What the team did, making the arenas come alive.
Oh, okay. Graphics are okay. I mean, you can definitely tell it's Brandon Ingram, but I don't think it's the best player model they have.
It's definitely something we could never do on the current gen.
Absolutely, like the next gen.
Okay, I don't like that. Everything's moving exactly the same.
Hardware. It opens
like,
so
these
many
two are
doors
just
for us for what's possible.
And they're like following the camera, so that's that's kind of a bug that I don't really like. But again, this is early access, or this is early access, this is early development. So as we do get the game, there's going to be releases so far. So I'm sure that'll be something that's patched up. So far, that's like the only weird thing that I've seen.
It affects everything, like how great the players look, how realistically they move, the lighting, the reflections. Just, I know a lot of people like to make fun of it, but honestly, the sweat looks incredible.
Yeah, one of the things I like is there's actual shadows on the stadium now. Like, in the past, if you're looking at like the crowd, they're all just fully lit. Here, there's actual shadows. This is something just like studying and being familiar with film too. This is something that I can really appreciate. It's the smallest little details that make it look realistic.
I love the sweat.
I do.
Oh,
too.
we know you love the
Look,
sweat.
game is true next gen to me, and that's something I'm very, very proud of.
Yeah, big shout out to the R team. They really stepped up and they did some great work this year.
Okay, I don't know why. So like
Yeah,
this,
big shout out to
that's
the R team. They really.
I kind of like that though. It's just like a little subtle thing that I feel like no one's really gonna pick up on. But like they're obviously focusing on Zion in this case scenario. Lonzo's just kind of the background of this like just kind of camera cut. But it's kind of cool to see that Lonzo as an NPC really has a personality. He's warming up. Like yeah, we would see like Steph and Durant and like the star players in like game modes warming up and stuff. You didn't really see the lesser, not the lesser known, but like the lower rated players doing stuff like that. So it's kind of cool they're giving him personality.
They stepped up and they did some great work this year.
For sure. So, like I was saying, this is our real first look at real gameplay, just unedited, raw gameplay.
Yeah, and I think
That was smooth. That was
you know,
really
we showed,
smooth. That was a really smooth jump ball. I like that. It didn't look like the awkwardness that we get with the current gen.
a very short clip earlier on this year, and
I hate that they're in broadcast, but whatever. I'm not gonna. Another cool thing I saw they're like all repping different clothing. I kind of like that. Like this guy's repping the Nike warm up tee, and these guys are repping the other ones. And then so just something I saw.
we showed this camera, and this is a camera that we talked about, Eric, when we were watching.
Oh, that's
some of the games
smooth.
In the bubble, they were showing this camera view
Okay, so it looks like they have the exact same shooting meters.
from the floor that we really liked. So that would be good.
I don't know if there's actual people playing this or if this is simulation. So if this is people playing, then that's really interesting that you can get by a player that well. I'm really curious how defense versus offense is going to operate this year. If it's going to be OP or since it's next gen, it's going to feel a lot more realistic. I've heard the controller for the PS5 and the Xbox Series S or whatever, I've heard their controllers just completely feel like the controllers will make it feel next gen is what I've heard. So I'm hoping that really helps with the realism in 2K.
To show off the visuals, and it's kind of fun to play.
I don't
on
like.
some-
I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
So,
Steph right
yeah, it'd be
here
good to show off
starts
visuals,
walking
and it's kinda fun
instead
to
of just
play
getting back
some
on defense.
with close
You're up 2-0. You're not gonna do that. If you're up by like 30 points and you're on like a 20-point run on Steph by like if Steph just dropped 20 in a row, like I can see him doing that. But if you just dropped a layup, you're not gonna do that. He's gonna get back on defense. So I didn't like that.
Yeah, I love this rail cam. For me, like showing off the visuals was so key to our next gen experience, and bringing the camera closer to the actors.
That was
bringing
a
it
really
lower
good
to the
simulation
floor.
with the
It brings
shot
a
going
whole
in.
fresh new perspective to the NBA game. Like I've been, playing this game here as an employee for over 18 years, and I
Wait,
bring
what
new
are the quick
perspective
plays?
to
Are they the
NBA
same?
game. Like I've been,
Yeah, they're okay. Well, actually, I don't know if motion was one of the main highlighted ones. I know quick isolation, floppy, and passing screen away were. Hello. But yeah, no. So quick isolation always was, and passing screen away was. I actually don't even know if motion was, or floppy always was. I think it was always pick. Oh no, motion or floppy weren't. It was pick and roll, ball handler, and then pick and roll screener. That's what the other ones were. So that's kind of cool. They're switching up. It's probably floppy is definitely used more than those other two.
playing this
Same
game
with
here as an
motion.
employee for over 18 years, and I feel like this year, it's amazingly.
Yeah. By the way, just because I play Madden all the time doesn't mean I don't love I don't love 2K, but I don't know 2K. I started playing sports-based video games because of 2K. Playing them a lot. I obviously played Madden growing up, but when I found 2K, that's when I really got into sports-based video games. So I do love 2K, 2K15, and 2K16, two of my favorite games of all time. So I do play them, and I play them off camera, but they're my team and they're my career. Haven't been anything worth uploading for the past couple of years. So I play 2K, I just don't really upload it.
Fresh to me, and I can't wait to come.
Oh,
to
he
work
got
every day.
wide open, and he switched that. I'm
It's
curious.
amazingly fresh to me.
Let's
and
go back.
Employee for over 18
So,
years.
Clay
and
is
I feel like
running.
this year. It's amazingly fresh to me, and
Okay, that screen,
I can't wait to come to work every day to play it.
pretty realistic. I didn't like
Quick
how
look at the,
I didn't like how Holiday stayed back the entire after he got caught on the screen, he stayed back. Usually they'll try to get around it, or the defender that's on, I don't know who, I think it was Marquise Chris, but the defender that's on Marquise Chris usually will then try to take Clay. So hopefully they improve on that. But overall, the running through the players looks pretty good. It didn't look like you were just kind of running into each other. It looked like they were running through them. So I really like that.
one of the new green flashes you'll see when you get a green.
Oh wait, what was that?
Quick flip.
So aiming center, shot arc flat. That's interesting. I don't know if I haven't played this 2K yet because I'm just gonna save up for 2K, not save up, but save it for 2K21. So I don't know if that's in this game, but that's kind of interesting that you really. I know that they were highlighting the stick when it comes to shooting this year, but I don't know if the center and the shot arc is gonna be as important for next gen.
Look at the one of the new green flashes you'll see when you get a green. People love their green releases.
Yeah, we don't
You're
get
probably
them
hearing a new announcing crew actually going on right now.
Nope.
We actually have a complete, second commentary team into the game this year. So
Ooh.
whenever
Ooh. Hold up.
we actually have a complete.
Okay. So, I didn't like that. Why would Curry double? I don't like that. I mean, even though Curry's the smaller defender, he probably would go on to Zion. Oh, he pulled off though. Okay, actually, you know what? That's good. Curry is able to. The computer is able to recognize that the ball is being passed. So I like that Curry's switching onto. Same with Draymond, but it looks way too late. And obviously, you have the size and just the weight
Commentary
mismatch.
team into the game this year.
So-
So whenever you're that was
big.
awesome. So whenever you're playing the game, you can get one of two actual commentary crews, and
That's
this one's
pretty
headed
realistic,
by
like,
Ryan Anderson
Simulation.
doing the play-by-play. We have Grant Hill doing color, and I know you saw Ali LaForce earlier. She's the sideline reporter for this crew, and they can be joined by our large number of guest commentators we have. It's really impressive what the audio team has done. Just having different dynamic crews kind of come
Okay,
into your
step
games
back.
and-
I'm worried step back's gonna be OP this year because they're starting to be used a lot by NBA players. So hopefully they don't become like the next just cheese move to use.
commentate them. So each experience. is
Okay, I can definitely hear that that's a new commentator crew.
Yeah, and just to go back to that last possession too, just that was something you talked about in the blogs, was the ability to do contact alley-oops this year. That's our new impact engine at work, and it's really nice because you don't feel snatched into these
Ooh,
things.
that was a
but,
nice move.
You get some really nice contact.
That was a little too easy to get to the bucket though. Again, I feel like the defenders would switch down to the paint. I would rather, if I'm a defender, I'd rather give Derek Favors a mid-range shot than, Brandon Ingram a reverse or just an easy layup. So didn't really like the simulation there, but I'm just gonna let that pass.
Really excited about that.
Like one thing you added, Mike, this year that I really, really enjoy is honestly like the foot planning.
Okay, this is another small thing that I just realized that I kind of really like, just small details. You have some of these like statisticians looking at the players, and you have other ones looking down at papers and looking at their computers, probably like entering the stats. Again, that's something no one's going to care about once the game comes out, but I just like the detail that 2K is putting into this game.
What kind of tech you have in the game that do you want to?
Yeah, sometimes you can't even really appreciate it until you compare side by side current gen and next gen. But if you just watch the players' feet, you can see them taking steps, and that's something that they were sometimes would slid around and just wouldn't look as good as it could have been. So.
Yeah, I mean we have so much more.
This is something I don't like. The entire crowd just stood up.
Slid around
This is something that the current gens do a lot. Is like when one crowd member stands up, they all stand up. So let's take a look.
Yeah, I mean,
why would the Warriors fans stand up on a possible New Orleans fast break? They wouldn't. I can understand if just New Orleans fans were, but you have the Warriors fans standing up too, so I don't really
we have
like
so
that.
much more we can and want to
Oh,
talk.
I was wrong. I was wrong. My bad. The Warriors fans sat down and the Pelicans players stayed standing up, so I spoke too soon.
About, but honestly, we just wanted to give you a couple of minutes of gameplay. I want to thank everyone for watching this, for following us for all these years.
I like the use of the
us
bounce
on
pass there. That was good.
We have so much more to show you. We have WNBA beats coming up about
Okay.
the W. We have My NBA.
My
And more
NBA.
on the mode formerly known as the Neighborhood. So stay tuned,
Yeah.
and I promise you are
I don't
going
really play Neighborhood.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, that's all they're giving us. Okay, so in that case, first impressions. I do like it. Okay, hold up. I don't like this weird blue that the screen's giving me. I do like it so far from what I've seen. Like I said, there were a couple things like gameplay wise that I didn't like that kind of are in the current gen. Defensively, for the most part, if you have a weak defense, then you can really abuse that either online or just in my career. I do like definitely a challenge on both of those. But I really do like what they're giving us. They were also just I didn't listen to the developers as much as I probably should have, just because I'm more caring about the gameplay here. But the developers were teasing a bunch of stuff later that sounds like they're gonna release before the game comes out, which it comes out in I think like a week and a half. I think it's a release day game. So when the PS5 drops, 2K will be able for download, or if you're gonna buy it in person. But I'm just gonna download it. But yeah, no, I really like it. With everything that I've been seeing so far from 2K that they've been releasing about 2K21 Next Gen, I am probably not only just going to play it, I mean, I'm definitely going to play it, but I am going to record, I am going to upload videos of 2K21. I'm probably going to do, I never do the My Career series because I always put my own spin on it, and I love doing that, but it never gets good reception. I think my last one I did was like 2K16, and it got like 3 views per video. So if you guys do want to see the My Career series, I would love to do that. That's another thing I'm really interested in, is like how good the face scanning and just kind of the creative player is going to be this year. I've heard that there's like over 121 different hair styles, and like there's over 1,000 hair, mustache, skin combinations. Like I think there's over 350 tattoos or something like that. So I'm really liking what we're getting. I'm just curious how the execution is going to be. It's one thing to say that it's one thing to promise us all of this stuff. It's another thing to actually execute it. I will say, when they went from pre-gen, as in PS3, Xbox 360, to what was next gen but is right now current gen, PS4, Xbox One, the promises that they said that they were going to keep, they for the most part kept. Like 2K14 was a huge difference between 2K13 and 2K14. I don't think the 2K21 difference is going to be that big between current gen and next gen, just because as we progress, like the later we go, like the less we can really discover, because we really are like in game simulation and in just like 4K and 8K, you can't really get better definition than that, so we can't really expect more than that. The thing that I'm really hoping that they're giving us is more creative opportunities, like an enhanced My Career. I love the My Careers where like you don't want to stop playing after one season because the cutscenes stop. You want to keep playing for multiple seasons. That's one thing I loved about 2K14, the first next gen My Career story that we got, and 2K15 as well. So I haven't played the My Career for the current gen 2K21, so I don't know if it's going to be the same as this one, so I don't know. I'm probably going to upload that, though. I've heard a lot of things about My Team as well, that they've just completely rebuilt My Team. I have a lot of thoughts on My Team, so if you guys want to hear my thoughts on My Team, let me know. Because I started this channel originally with My Team. That was the main thing or just 2K in general, and then I switched over to Madden just because My Team was... it just became a problem with all these like weird galaxy opals and stuff. It was just too much for me, so I stopped playing My Team. But since they're completely rebuilding My Team, if it gets good reception, then I will do it. Again, it'll be a no money spent series because there's no reason to buy packs, for me at least, because there's really just no reason. My League, they have not released anything about, but I absolutely love My League, so I would like to upload like rebuilds if you guys want to see those too. Honestly, I'm really hoping, I'm very hopeful for 2K21, but I'm really hoping that Madden 21 next gen is going to be good too. But they haven't given us anything. They literally have not told us anything about the next gen. Like 2K has been teasing us a lot. They're giving us these little glimpses. We haven't even gotten a glimpse of next gen on Madden 21. So I'm probably going to figure that out with Madden and 2K. So hopefully, I'm really hoping that Madden 21 is good, because then I can upload both 2K21 and Madden 21. If there's anything specific you guys want to see from Madden 21, please let me know. Like I said, I'll probably upload just like My Career stuff. I'll probably upload My Career stuff. If My Team gets good reception, I'll upload some My Team videos, and I'll probably do some rebuilds as well, because I absolutely love rebuilds, and the rebuilds actually do pretty good well on the channel. But yeah, this gives me a lot of hope for 2K21. I'm really looking forward to it. We are actually, hey Google, how many days until November 12th?
November 12th, 2020 is in 16 days.
There we go. We got 2 weeks and 2 days until... we have 2 weeks and 2 days until the PlayStation 5 and 2K21 comes out. So, looking forward to that. If you guys want to see any other reaction videos, if they drop any other content, I'll probably react to it too. If you guys want to see other reaction videos in the meantime, let me know. And if you haven't, hey, check out my new podcast. It's awesome. I'm enjoying it. We upload every single Saturday at noon. So, yeah. Anyway, other than that, I'm just going to leave this video here. I'll see you guys later.